Báilame despacio, no mires el reloj, no quiero que la noche acabe. Se dice en el barrio que tiene...
Hi guys, it's Sheila Shimmers and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here, and if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe below and like this video if you like what you're seeing. And also all my social media is linked down below if you're interested and you want to check it out. So today I wanted to do this kind of like green cut crease look. I'm not one to reach for green eyeshadows like ever, but I was kind of inspired in this look and this color, so I just wanted to go ahead and play around a little bit with makeup. I really hope you guys like it, and let me know in the comments below if there's another look that you'd like me to do. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get started. The first thing I'm going to be using is this Louise base. I have this one in the shade Rumour. I'm just going to be applying this on the back of my hand, as you can see. What I'm going to be doing is just outlining my eyebrow, even though I haven't filled it in yet, but I'm just going to be setting this as a base for my eyeshadow as well. So I'm going to start right in the beginning. I'm kind of doing this as if I had my eyebrow done already. And notice I'm not really like swiping, I'm kind of just setting the base like this. Kind of tapping. Then I'm going to be taking just a stippling brush from Makeup Geek, and I'm just going to kind of blend this in the beginning and right at the end of my brow. I'm not going to do anything else to the rest of it. I'm going to be doing one eye at a time. So I'm going to be using this one. This one is from the brand Melkior Professional, and this one is in the shade Alien. This is how it looks like. Okay, I'm going to be taking my Morphe M441. I'm just going to be tapping on that shadow, dusting it off, and then I'm going to be applying it right in the center of my crease, this. And I'm just doing like kind of tapping motions all around my crease. Just kind of packing that color right there. It's gonna look a little weird for a little bit, but just trust the process. We're gonna get there. I'm gonna kind of lift my brows just so I have a better placement on the crease, so I don't get that weird line that I'm getting. And then I'm just gonna keep packing it on. When I have it kind of in a circular shape, I'm just going to go in with another brush, and I'm going to be taking my Anastasia Sun Flam eyeshadow palette. I'm going to be digging into burnt orange right here. I'm going to be taking another fluffy brush. This one is the Sigma E35. I'm just packing this in a little bit, and then I'm going to start blending right on the outer corner. I'm kind of putting my brush a little sideways and kind of blending this right on the crease. I'm hardly putting like any pressure on it. Then I'm going to go back into the shade Alien, and I'm going to keep packing this right where I started in the beginning. And then I'm going to switch it back to the burnt orange and kind of do the same thing. I'm going to repeat this step a couple of times until I feel like it's all blended out to where I like it. Once I've done that, I'm going back with this base and a flat brush. And I'm just going to be cutting out my cut crease. I'm making sure I'm applying the base on both sides of the brush. And then I'm going to keep cutting it out. Now I'm kind of just filling it in, and then I'm going to bring it all the way to the end. Once I've done that, I'm going back in with Alien and applying it on my Morphe M441. I'm just going to be blending this on the outer corner. Next, I'm going to be using this rainbow palette by Raine, and I'm going to be using two colors from it. I'm going to be using the Pearl for the beginning of my eye, and then this one Seaform for the middle. Again, this one for the beginning, and then this one for the middle. So I'm going to be taking a flat brush and packing up this white color, and then I'm just going to be setting this base with it. So you can can see, it's looking kind of green because of the color that's underneath. And then I'm going to be taking that Seaform shade and kind of just packing it over top. I'm going to bring it all the way out to set that concealer, and then I'm taking again the shade Alien, and I'm just going to blend it out a little bit more. Bringing it in a little bit more. I'm going to be finishing up the eyes, and for this I'm going to be taking this Pretty Vulgar eyeliner, and this is in the shade The Ink. Look how pretty this little container is. I love it. I'm going to be dipping into my Pretty Vulgar little eyeliner, and I'm just going to start drawing a very fine line. I'm gonna get off camera, finish up this eye, and do my eyebrows, and then I'll be back to do the rest of my makeup. So I'll see you in a second. I'm gonna be applying this blurring primer by Cover FX. Next, I'm going to be going in with this Cover FX Power Play Foundation. I'm still trying to find my shade on this one. I exchanged it for the G50, but it's a little bit dark for me, so I think I'm going to be changing it to the G40 or G30. So I'll let you guys know which one I end up using. But this is how it looks like, and I absolutely fell in love with the consistency and duration of it. So I definitely want to make sure I have my right shade. I'm going to be applying this with the X Spectrum B01 brush. This one is just a flat brush. So I'm not going to be using a beauty blender, I'm going to be using a brush, but I'm going to be doing the same thing as if I was using one. So I'm just going to be tapping onto my skin like this and kind of spreading it all out. This way I end up using a lot less product than if I was using a beauty blender, but I end up with the same finish, which is what I like about beauty blenders. Kind of like everything even and pretty. Next, I'm going to be doing concealer, and I'm going to be using this Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Light Medium Honey. It's going to be a little bit lighter than the foundation. I just want to bring it back to like my natural color because I think it's looking a little bit too warm right now. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but I can definitely see it on my mirrors. It's a Tarte Shape Tape. I'm sure you've all seen it everywhere. And then I'm just going to be using a beauty blender to blend this all out. To set all of this, I'm going to be using this Chanel powder in the shade Translucent 1. Just putting a little bit of this on my beauty blender. I'm going to dust this off of my forehead, nose, and under my eyes. So I'm going to move on to under my eyes. And the first shade I'm going to be using is this Alien one from Melkior. Or Melkior. Forgive me if I'm saying that wrong. And I'm going to be taking this Sigma E20 and kind of packing this shade on there. And then I'm going to apply it really close to my lash line. Then I'm going to go back into the Soft Glam palette and using Burnt Orange. I'm going to be taking a smaller brush, kind of like a dense brush, and I'm going to pack that shade and just blend this all out further down. Next, I'm going to be applying bronzer, and for this I'm using this Bahama Mama from the Balm. I absolutely love the shade of this bronzer and love the consistency of it a lot. I'm going to be using this Flower Beauty brush, and I'm just going to be applying this all over my cheekbones. Next, I'm going to be taking this Real Techniques little brush, and I'm digging into this bronzer, and I'm just going to be contouring my nose. So I'm going to start at the tip of the nose and kind of move my way up towards the brow. to bring it into the brow and kind of blend this in the beginning of my lid. And I'm going to kind of bring it in a little bit right here. I kind of want to smoke it out just a little tiny more on the lower lash line. I'm going to be using this Natasha Denona Blackest Black eyeshadow. This is how it looks like. So taking the same Sigma E30 that I was using before, I'm just going to put this right on the outer corner. And kind of bring it in a little bit. The last step for the eyes is going to be using this NYX Duo Chromatic Shimmer Lip Gloss. This one is in the shade Gypsy Dreams. I absolutely love the shade of this one. I'm going to be taking a little bit of this and kind of applying it right underneath my lash line. Then I'm just going to be taking an empty brush with no product on it and kind of blending this out. So next I'm going to be using this Makeup Revolution highlight. This one is the Vivid Bake Highlighter Powder in Golden Lights. Though I kind of broke it and it doesn't have a lid anymore. That's my bad. This is how it looks like. I'm going to be using this as a highlight for my brow bone and my inner corner. So I'm just going to be packing this right there on my brow bone. Going back to the face, I'm going to be applying some blush and some highlight. For blush, I want to keep it really natural, so I'm just going to be putting on this Makeup Geek Infatuation blush. You're going to notice I use this a lot because I love the shade of this one. It doesn't feel like you're putting on blush. It kind of feels like you're giving just a little bit of color back into your face. So I'm just going to be applying this. So you can see the difference is not a lot, but it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Makes you look a little bit more alive, you know? I'm going to be using this Dull Beauty highlight palette, and it has two shades. I'm going to be using the lightest one. I'm going to be taking a Sigma F35 and on this and kind of just apply this. I don't know which lipsticks I want to use because I want to keep it kind of in the neutral side. Since my eyes are so heavy, I think I'm going to use this one, maybe mixed with Magic Wand from Colourpop. This one is the Anastasia liquid lipstick in the shade Naked, and then the top one is Magic Wand. So I'm just going to be putting them both on my lips. I'm going to start with the Naked one. These are both very dry and liquid lipsticks, so you gotta be careful. I have very dry skin, so I feel like getting my lips moisturized is like a big task for me. Then I'm applying this Magic Wand from Colourpop. I'm gonna be using this Tatti Lashes. This ones are the TL2 Tatti Lashes, and this is how it looks like. I'm gonna be using this Too Faced Hangover 3-in-1 setting spray. I'm just gonna be spraying this everywhere. Alright guys, so this is it. What do you guys think? I really like it. I didn't think it was gonna come out this good because when I put that green eyeshadow on my eyes, I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be horrible. But I really like the outcome of it. I gotta say my favorite thing from this look is actually this Duo Chromatic kind of shimmery lip gloss from NYX. I feel like it makes the whole look kind of pop a little bit more and look a little bit more edgy, and I really loved using it. As far as everything else, I feel like I have to say the Rainbow Color Raine palette is one of my favorite things right now. I don't think it's getting enough hype, and I think it's still sold out. I'm not sure if you can get it, but I do think this palette is gorgeous. I am one person that I don't like to keep as many shadows of the same, but I do feel like I have a lot of color shadows, but none of them kind of resemble the ones that I have on this Violet Boss palette. And also these are shimmery ones, and they usually usually the ones I buy are kind of like matte shades, so I feel like it does make a difference, and I'm loving the consistency, how they blend, and the pigmentation of it. I think is absolutely amazing. As always, don't forget to subscribe below before you leave, and thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did, so I will see you on my next video. Bye!
Aside from my soul.